gotten a lot more worse, especially since the turn of the year. 2023, you look at Liverpool's form table, it does not look encouraging at all, Adam.
Well, who's their top scorer in 2023? Leicester's what face?
Wow.
You know, 2 own goals.
Wow.
He's the top scorer. I think that speaks volume.
They are 20th in the form table for 2023.
They are in a terrible run of form. There's no excuse for this. I mean, you could come out and there's a lot of talk about net spend and how much City have spent compared to them in Manchester United and Chelsea now, especially, even Arsenal. But these are still world-class players. This is a team that were on the cusp of an unprecedented quadruple last year. You could say Mane's left, all right, but they bought players in. I have no idea why this is happening. I have a couple of theories, but I don't think it holds enough weight. For example, not buying a midfielder for the last couple of years would hinder them. But still, some of these results, you expect them to win, even if they haven't bought a midfielder.
It's the -8 goal difference as well that's a cause for concern, because you're juxtaposing them to the likes of Bournemouth, Palace, Leeds, Everton. Every single one of these teams have better goal differences record.
Do you think this is down to Van Dijk, though, being out of action? I know he's back in training. I saw a statistic that him and Konate have played only a handful of minutes together in the grand scheme of things. Thinking if those two get fit, maybe that will help solve the defensive issues and then push forward.
Exactly. A lot of the heat has primarily been subjected towards Joe Gomez as well in the last few weeks. I mean, his performances, he's been used mainly as a target for opposition attackers whenever they want to try and exploit the Liverpool backline. Merseyside derby beckons as a low-in-confidence Liverpool take on a revitalized Everton side at Anfield. And moving on to the Bundesliga, you've got the in-form Leipzig taking on Union Berlin as both sides seek to close the gap to leaders Bayern Munich. And lastly, we've got a top-of-the-table clash between Arsenal and Manchester City in midweek, which nicely wraps up this week's episodes. All stats, predictions, and more only on The Big Kickoff.